going to jump on the Jungle Book trailer. Now please, man, let me know what your thoughts are.
Well, upon seeing that trailer, I'm actually happy that they got the producers of Pirates of the Caribbean to produce this movie, because when I looked at this trailer, I almost see some elements of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie in there. You know, being from the same producers, you get that same feeling.
Yeah.
So I was immediately psyched for it, and then come to learn it's also the same person who directed Iron Man is directing this movie.
Yeah.
And we all know what a good movie Iron Man was, so you put those two elements together and it can only hopefully make for a good movie, right?
Yeah, I mean, it had a very epic feel to the movie. Even, I mean, it was in the jungle, and it's it's a retelling of the Jungle Book, Disney made back in the day. And I like the fact that it does seem like it's going to take a dark, it's kind of a dark tone to it too, but it also has this magical element to it.
It had a very dark, very intense atmosphere to this trailer, which I almost wouldn't think of the Jungle Book as being, but it looks like it gives it some real potential to be very exciting and have a very dark twist to it.
And I don't know about you, but I like the animal designs. They look, like the visuals look on point.
The CGI looks good.
Yes.
I mean, that's, coming from the producer of Pirates of the Caribbean, that's, not so far-fetched. They did great in that movie with CGI, so it would be only fitting that they do good in this movie as well with their CGI effects. But yeah, I like how intense this trailer felt. It was kind of unexpected, but it kind of fits in a way.
Yeah.
And I hope it plays out well in the long run for the entire movie.
I mean, because like we said, we all know what the story of the Jungle Book is, but I hope that it, like you said, it brings that special excitement that a lot of live adaptations sometimes can't get, but sometimes do get. And like I said, I was really psyched when I seen this trailer. And I have to say, the best aspect of this whole entire trailer was Shere Khan. Shere Khan looked like he was ready. I was like, oh, it's gonna be on. And this movie has a terrific voice cast, actually.
Well, I was about to ask you, what do you think of the cast that they set up for this movie? Because I think it's a pretty terrific cast.
A really good cast. You got Christopher Walken, Idris Elba, Scarlett Johansson. I don't know if you've seen any of Lupita Nyong'o. I'm sorry if I butchered her name. And she seemed like she's up and coming. I've seen her in Nonstop. She was actually pretty good in Nonstop. I think she played in another movie, but I haven't seen it. But that's like a potential right there. They got Kingsley too.
I didn't see Nonstop, but yeah, you're right. Hopefully, she's an up and coming actress. Maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, and Kingsley, and of course Bill Murray, Mr. Badass fucking Murray would play Baloo. Oh my gosh!
I did not expect to see his name for some reason, but when I saw the cast, I was like, wow, Bill Murray's gonna be in this. Wow. And I was blown away at that.
Did you see do you remember the part where the bear was right there, like roaring at the primates and stuff?
Yeah.
I was like, that's Baloo? Look, rewind that, that's Baloo. Oh! But I hope he does continue. I mean, it's Bill Murray. I mean, it's okay. You have the live adaptation of the part, which makes bears look fierce. Because bears are pretty fierce animals. They can be gentle, but they're pretty fierce. But you also have to nail Baloo's personality. Yeah. And I personally think Bill Murray actually can do that.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Bill Murray's got that. He's got that attitude that kind of suits Baloo's personality. So I think he'll do good. I think he'll be a good character.
I think so too. Ben Kingsley as not King Louis, Bagheera. I think that suits too. Because Bagheera was kind of a no-nonsense. type of character. He liked Mowgli. He kind of tolerated Baloo, but he was very no nonsense. And for those of you who don't know who Bagheera is, he was the Black Panther.
Yeah, almost. Would you say nonchalance?
I wouldn't say nonchalance. I say he's kind of, I don't know how to say it. You know, Piccolo.
Yeah.
Kind of like Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z.
Just kind of in the middle.
Serious.
It kind of seriously in the middle of things.
Yeah. What do you think about being Kingsley being part of that? Playing that character?
He can suit it. We'll never know until we actually see this movie, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I agree. Ben Kingsley is a terrific actor.
Yeah, he's a good actor. I like him. I think this role will help him. Let's just say that.
What do you think about a kid, Neel Sethl, who's playing Mowgli? Because me personally, I thought he absolutely looked the part.
He looks the part. If he can play the part, is another story.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about this kid.
No, neither have I. That's what I'm saying. He really does look the part. He really, really does. But I don't know what he can deliver.
Yeah. I hope he can bring it. Bring that innocence, but also bring that sense of adventure.
Hopefully the critics won't be too hard on him.
I hope not. You know what? I think when you say the critics, I think it might be a case of him because he is in the middle of a lot of talented actors and actresses.
Yeah, he is.
So he gonna have to deliver the film, even though I know the other actors are kind of gonna carry it in their own way, but hopefully he can pull that part.
Yeah, hopefully the majority of the audience who see this movie, they're not gonna be so focused on these big name actresses and actors. Hopefully they give him some attention as well, and he's not going to be overshadowed by these big names like Scarlett Johansson and whatnot.
Okay, so what do you think about Christopher Walken playing King Louis?
I love Christopher Walken. He's probably one of my favorite funny actors, and I think he'll be hilarious in this, honestly, if he keeps to his typical movie actor ways. The way he always portrays himself, if he keeps true to that, I think he'll be good in this.
I wonder because King Louis was kind of a very loud, outgoing character, and are they gonna have the dance musicals and stuff? And
that's actually a good question. If Disney's gonna take this kind of dark twist to things, as they kind of seem to be taking lately with their movies, are we gonna be losing all these musical aspects of their movies? Are we gonna lose this kind of like child friendliness to it? Or are they gonna go down this dark path to no end?
Because remember the one part of the trailer, at the end of the trailer, where it shows Mowgli running through the temple, and then he jumps out, and then you see him, that big old hand try to grab him.
Yeah.
At first, I took that for Baloo, but then I'm thinking about, I think that was King Louis.
Yeah, I don't think that was Baloo.
And that was a big ass hand. I mean, I don't know if you guys seen it, but it was like, you see how my hand is swiping right? Yeah, that's how it was. But and just one more thing about the trailer that, besides the epic scope of it and the wonderful cast and the visual effects, and of course, Scarlett Johansson is going to be in it because she's doing the voiceover, which I really thought she nailed. But she's playing Kai the Snake, and it kind of makes me wonder how is this going to be portrayed, because in the cartoon, the snake was kind of an antagonist. I think he was an antagonist. It's kind of weird. He wasn't like a main antagonist, but he was like a douche.
He was. I almost would say he was like a background antagonist, but he didn't play into the major story plot.
Because what was the one part he hypnotized the Mowgli, and then he wrapped him up, and then he was gonna eat him, I think. But I think Bagheera came in and saved him. It was either Bagheera or Baloo. And I want to just jump on Lupita's character, but I'm sorry, I don't I should have went back and maybe watched the old one from back in the day because I hardly remember anything about the wolves. In fact, I completely forgot about the wolves until I actually looked at the character she was playing.
Yeah, the wolves didn't hit me too hard. I don't really remember really seeing them that much. Maybe it was too long ago, but that skipped my mind.
So that's our thoughts on the Jungle Book trailer. Overall, I think the trailer was really impressive. Really impressive.
It was good. It was impressive. I'll go see this movie.
Yeah, it showed a lot of darkness. It had a lot of dark feel to it. It had a lot of light moments to it. It had a very magical aspect, especially the shots of the jungle.
Yeah.
So, we'll see about that. In the comment section below, tell us what you thought about the Jungle Book trailer. What did you like the casting? Did you like the tone of it? Until the next edition, Gear Breaker Nation, keep those gears turning.